Go live.
Look alive.
We're here at Facebook Friday.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's so nice when people come and join us. And I know they come joining us just slightly after we start.
That's right.
Because we're chatting away, of course, and people know we're going to start at 9:30, but there's a time lag.
There is a time lag, and it could be that people are, getting their kids ready for school. And
doing other
like
things,
that.
you mean?
Doing other things.
And things that are more important.
Other things. More important than us. So, Hi, Loretta. Good to see you.
Oh, Lorraine's here. Good. You're feeling better, obviously.
Good morning, Lorraine.
That's nice. Hi, Kathy Bird. Good morning to you, too. I know it's probably later for you.
Yeah, it is.
3 hours,
almost
12:30.
Midday, yeah.
I know. When you answer the phone and say, good morning, you hear somebody saying that, and they're somewhere in a completely different time zone. Must be really strange. Anyway, we're here, you guys. It is Labor Day weekend for us.
Yes.
Is that what it's called in the States, too?
I think it's called that as well.
Is it called anything in Australia, Lorraine?
Yes. Or England.
Or is it called anything else anywhere? Because it's the end of summer for us.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Well, yes, that's the idea. My husband said, it's the end of summer. I said, no, not till September 21st.
That's when you stop wearing white, right?
Well, after Labor Day, you're not supposed to wear white anymore.
I better wear it today then.
You better wear it today.
Get that going. And the hat, too.
And the hat.
And the gloves. Cynthia, hello. Nice to see you.
Hi, Beverly. Good to see you.
Lorraine, greetings from Perth, where we're having a
thunderstorm.
Love thunderstorms.
Yeah, we don't get them that often here. I thought we might have one last night, but we never did.
I remember my very fondest memory is when we first started working together, and we were at our old house, and we had this balcony that overlooked all of Victoria.
Yeah.
Like we could see beyond to the Washington State.
Absolutely.
From our house. Yeah. And the two of us, or actually the three of us,
Richard was there too.
But we never count him.
He doesn't count.
The three of us then. We're sitting on the porch underneath the cover, a little bit underneath the cover, and we're looking out at all these lightning and thunder. And it was so exciting.
For about an hour, we sat out there and watched the storm.
That was the old days when we didn't have like an incredible amount to do.
That's
right now.
Exactly.
We'd probably go, thunderstorm.
Yeah. Please don't let the power go out is more what we would be thinking. It's like, no.
Back in those days, we were just getting started. Anyway,
that's right.
Good memories.
Yes,
Beverly, hello. And Sue, you're here too, Sue. That's great. Thank you for your nice emails. Kathleen says, hello.
Hi, Kathleen. Do we? Yeah, I was thinking I was feeling a little tired today. But
we always feel a bit tired on Friday morning. And I think that maybe we push a little harder just to make sure that, it's not affecting you guys. Yes, we can get tired at the end of the week.
Yeah, we can. I think it was the food I ate last night.
Oh, yeah. I had some bad food too.
Yeah.
All bad.
All bad. Yeah. My cousin is heading home today. So we went out for dinner last night, but we went to the Swiss Chalet. Oh, it was terrible.
Well, the thing about going out to eat is you never know what quality, how much fat they put in it, or whatever. Like whatever you eat in other places other than your own home, you don't know what's going into it.
No, it was just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when we left, we went behind the restaurant to leave because that's how we could get on the road. And here's one of obviously a chef or, one of the kitchen workers, plastic gloves on his hands, but he's using his phone.
No.
Yes. So phone goes in the pocket and he's going to go back touching food with.
We don't want to go to the Swiss Chalet anymore. It's like, if you live in Victoria, don't bother going there.
Don't bother. It just was awful.
We should do a restaurant review.
Review. That was not a good one. It's like, yuck.
Thanks, Kathleen Yonsto. Thanks for saying we look cheerful. Cammy says hi.
Hi, Cammy.
And I'm glad it's sunny for you.
Yeah. Oh, sunny Berkeley.
Donna, that's a great day.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Good morning, Joy.
Thank you, Joy.
Yeah. Hi, Marty. How are you doing?
Thank you for your email. I just got it, though. Yeah. I just looked at it for a second, so I'll answer you later. Thank you for sending it. And Marty actually is really excited to see the finished product.
Oh, I'm sure she is. Yeah, I'm really excited to see the finished product, too. But it's going to be a few weeks.
Yeah. But she's also interested in when the pre-work is going to be sent out. And I think we had that decision, didn't we?
Yes. Well,
wasn't there a date that we kind of figured that we hope to be able to send things
I
out
think it's probably going to be sent out
a month before.
Yeah, a month before.
I think it was somewhere like close to the 20th of September.
Exactly.
Because Lisa's got like a whole week off coming up, you know, including the long weekend. Like this is your last day.
Yeah.
And then, so then she comes back and then the finishing still has to be done. So Marty, sorry, the October project, we're talking about the October project.
Yeah, the retreat project.
That's right. So people who are coming to the VS retreat, they're so good. They sign up and they haven't even seen the project.
They haven't seen the project. So although people are asking, but
it's like a mystery.
It's a surprise. It's a mystery. Just come for the fun, right?
Anyway, I know it's going to be really a nice project.
It is going to be a nice project.
So Marty, sorry for not being disappointing to you, but we can't show it yet until it's done.
Yeah.
And there's no point in hurrying the process.
And what's really funny is I started working this, I think it was probably March or something like that. And so I started writing and I was moving along quite well. And then of course, other things come in the way. And then I had to put it aside and I just started working on it again this month. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of creeped up on me.
We're not apologizing, but we are sorry that you are unable to see the finished product so quickly.
Yes.
We have to be careful about the jiggling. I know it's easy to.
My knee was on the computer. I'm slouching a little bit this morning. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So hi Sylvie, thank you.
Sylvie.
Nice to be here.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Gowan, nothing more important than
thanks, Jennifer. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Oh, it's Labor Day weekend for Loretta too.
Oh, good. So that's the same, only we spell it differently.
Yes.
We spell it with a U.
U, yeah. But we also spell color with a U too. So,
that's true. Yeah. And what else do we spell with a U?
Don't question me on spelling.
Serena says, watching today from Maine instead of Washington. Oh. Nice. I'm glad that you're having a nice little holiday for Labor Day.
Yes.
That's good. Lorraine says it's Father's Day and Sunday here. Really? Okay, that's unique for us.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's getting to be spring. So I guess it's the fathers and mothers have managed to withstand the winter with the kids inside.
Yeah. They need a break. They need a day.
Penelope says, good evening from Spain. We're about to eat. So sorry. Okay, that's okay. We understand. I know food is more important.
That's right. Yes.
Especially in Spain. Donna says, tis a beautiful day, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I love that town. I went there, I don't know, I stayed there for a couple of weeks one time when I was like a kid. And I love that town. It's a university town too. It's very similar to Victoria. Yeah. Dory says, good evening. Thank you for the translation from Prague. Nice to see you, Dory. We're going to miss you, Dory.
Yes, this year. Absolutely.
For sure.
She wasn't here last year either.
I know. Well, we missed her last year too.
We did.
Anyway, she'll be back one day from her wanderings.
Exactly.
Beth says, hello from Oakville. I'm almost finished my strawberry pincushion. Thank you for the beautiful design and Lisa for your amazing finishing.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you're just about through it. Speaking of which, we always have to do this.
I know
this is now a routine.
There is the strawberry pincushion. I finished stitching mine a while back, so I'm waiting for the pincushion to come in.
I'll hold one of them. And we'll bring them back here so they're a little more easily seen.
Easier.
Yeah, and don't forget, we have to talk about the wooden portion.
That's right. The wooden portion, we are getting close to being sold. I think we're about 2/3 along the next order now.
So if you're interested in the wooden portion of these pincushions, and by the way, this one fits on the same pincushion now as these do.
Yeah.
Originally, this was a shorter one that we had made, and then we couldn't get it made anymore. So now we found this wonderful woodworker in Italy.
Absolutely.
He's amazing. So anyway, these wooden spindle pincushions are going to be available, but you will need to be put on a waiting list. And what do?
Email info@victoriasampler.com, and then I'll email you back to say how to get a hold of me and,
how to put your name on the waiting list.
How to put your name on the waiting list.
So it's info, okay? Yeah. info@victoriasampler.com.
And then, of course, there's also the beehive scissor holder.
Which really goes well with the bumblebee pincushion. Yeah, they really go together.
It's a beautiful set.
Actually, I just love this one.
Me too. I love that fabric too.
That fabric, that green fabric is something else. And we do sell that too. So, you can't always get that color fabric.
Yeah.
I just love it. What's it called again?
Yeah. Oh, this fabric
Yeah.
that's stitched on is called moth, but I was admiring the finishing fabric, and sorry, that you cannot get. I had just a little bit in my stash.
You're so lucky to have a
Yeah.
stash like that. Big fabric stash.
Yeah, a big fabric stash.
Oh.
So
Karen Krause, hello.
Hi,
Nice
Karen.
to see you.
we'll see her in October.
Yes,
Can
it's
hardly
so
wait.
exciting. Sandra
Sandra.
Leon. Oh, you're
Yeah,
feeling okay?
thank you.
Hope you're okay. And
Louise.
Louise is here. Louise Fossa, hello. Kathleen says, my mother's British and always said that words like labor look wrong without the U.
Yeah.
True, it does. She has been in the U.S. for 72 years and it still looks wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I think when you're Canadian and you have all the British spellings,
That's
that's
right.
how you've grown up. It
Yeah.
feels wrong. It
Yeah.
feels like there's something missing.
Missing. That's right. If you don't put the U in it, it's just not spelt right.
Nope. Anyway, that's the way we think of it, but that's okay. We are all different. Karen says, good morning. I think it's still dark.
Yeah.
I wonder why at 1:30 or whatever it
Yeah.
is in the morning.
In New Zealand, it's probably what?
Oh, no. It would be 4.
4:30 or
4:30.
something like that.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm sure it's really dark. And you're going to go back to bed soon, right? Oh, no.
Yeah.
You'll be just going to sleep
You're going
in
to
the bed
sleep,
that you're
yeah.
in. Donna says, spell check always wants to correct my Canadian with the U spelling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And we also have U.S. spellings on our computers,
Absolutely.
which drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Because, we have to correct the U.S. spelling.
That's right. Exactly. It's always, highlights it and says incorrect. I'm going, no, it's not. Not in Canada, it's not. And the other thing that I noticed that it wants to spell check is Hardanger. If you put Hardanger,
It does.
especially in Facebook, it always changes it.
Yep, and
Yeah.
to various different things.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes
Oh, yeah.
it's like hard anger.
Anger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I've
And
understood. Some people
separated.
feel
Yeah.
that way. Dory says that she's going to miss us both
Yeah.
too, and she hopes we'll do a chat on Friday morning. So
Oh.
we're going to give that a good try.
Oh, that's a good idea. We did last time. Yeah.
We kind of did, but
Yeah.
I was a little nervous to do it in the hotel.
That's right. Yeah.
I remember feeling at
Because
first
we were
that
just had the phone.
exactly.
The phone, yeah.
So the other thing is that I had other things on my mind. I had all the
Yeah.
class on my mind,
Yeah.
and
It was just starting too. So
I think what I'll do this time is put my phone on a tripod or something,
Oh,
so that
that's
I
a
don't
good
have to
idea.
hold it.
yes.
And
Yeah.
maybe anyway,
Yeah.
it could be easier this time because we're more used to things now.
Yeah.
But the last time I think we said hello quickly.
Yes. And you kind of walked around very quickly around the room too. Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
we're much more relaxed now.
We are. Yes.
We could
We're getting
go on forever.
Old hands at this. Yes.
I have a feeling that what we're going to do is just leave the thing on. It'll be like a webcam,
Oh, we could do that.
just leave it on because it's live.
It's live. Absolutely.
It'll turn off by itself at some
Yeah.
point, I imagine.
Yeah. We should try that. and see
Yeah.
How it turns out.
So, you'll just see everybody stitching, and then we'll move the tripod over
Yeah.
here and there, and so that
At
people
different
will,
tables.
yeah, which will be kind of fun. And
Yeah.
it might go on a little longer than
Yeah.
normal, maybe an hour or something, and then we'll do an hour in the afternoon.
Set up a computer that people can actually say hi to everybody.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll bring your computer.
I could bring my computer. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
super. Then people could come to a little desk and say hello to everyone.
Mhm.
Oh, I like it.
Mhm.
Does anybody else like it? It'd be really fun
Yeah.
if we started that at 9:30.
Absolutely.
Then there will be no stitching done at all.
That's right.
Gloria says, good morning from Minnesota. We have such a
Oh.
beautiful weather. Oh,
Good.
thank you. We are kind of color coordinated
Sort
to
of,
some
yeah.
degree.
Yeah.
Like I've got my turquoise on and Lisa's got her blue and red
Blue,
on.
Red. Yeah.
Actually, you look a little bit, red, white, and blue, kind of patriotic. And Karen says, good morning.
Oh, not God morning. we weren't going to say that, so.
No, we know about spell check. Karen says, can't wait for October. Me too.
Yes.
I don't, honestly, most of the people that are coming, we already have seen and met many times before
Yes.
in other areas or here. And you've
Yeah.
met many people also.
That's right. There's
So-
a few new people that I haven't met
Mhm.
yet,
So
so it'll
it's
be
really
fun.
fun. It's really nice to be able to connect with people personally rather than on the internet.
Yes.
That is the best fun of all. Tammy says, we're slowly fall cleaning our basement, and I'm getting ready for a fun camping weekend with my girls.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, camping in the front yard again.
You guys do that so well. I mean, you're still camping.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of that when my kids were young, camping in the front yard.
That way you have a washroom you can go to, and
I've
all is good.
never really camped, so you can tell. I just don't think that it's fun. I think I've got my bed in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd stay out in the tent with you guys. You probably have like blow up beds and stuff too. Anyway, so here we are. Oh, Loretta says that would be. Oh, Dory says that would be wonderful.
Yeah,
You
she
love
loves the idea.
Hi, Pandora.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see your group in action. I'll probably never get to join you, so it'd be great to be virtually part of it.
Oh,
good point, Heather.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Joy says, love to be there in heart and computer. I think that would be fun.
Oh, good.
Well, super. Everybody's loving the idea. So it's not going to be like a regular Facebook Friday, but it still will be because it's Friday and we will be on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Sandy, you're here.
Good morning, Sandy.
Tammy's. We used to camp a lot. Yeah. See, that's the thing. You've got that in your background, probably in your genes. When I was growing up, my parents and I lived in Amsterdam. So there was no camping in Amsterdam.
Probably not. No.
And my parents were real city people. My mom was brought up on a farm, though, so she kind of knew a little bit about both. And then when we immigrated to Canada, we immigrated directly to Victoria, and I smelled cut grass for the first time in my life.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, oh, my goodness,
what is that smell?
So good. And I remember walking along thinking, oh, this is like heaven, because there was no dirty street. Like we lived right downtown Amsterdam, right? We had an upstairs
no park
flat.
Or nothing like that.
No, we had a park, but it was pretty much like, I don't know, there's like a forest that had no undergrowth at all.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't natural. There was just a whole bunch of trees and they had swept everything.
Right.
Because it's Dutch, right?
Yeah.
So the Dutch people swept under the trees.
A lot, actually, yes. Yeah. My mom and dad's neighbor across the street, they're Dutch, and she was always sweeping out.
Mm-hmm.
And the neighbor that used to live beside us, my husband and I, also Dutch, and she swept a lot.
Yeah, and
so it's a sweeping thing.
It is. We have to do a sweeping thing, a dusting thing. My grandmother would clean, literally, she would clean the glass in front of any pictures that were hanging up of photographs, etc.
Yeah.
She'd take them apart once a month.
Ooh, wow.
Like not once a year, like maybe we would do. I don't do it at all anymore, but like that's a lot of cleaning.
Absolutely.
And she'd polish the brass on the front door and sweep every day. And
wow.
It was a thing. I have to say that I think the Dutch, in general, when I went from Amsterdam to Paris, I could tell as soon as I crossed the border from Holland into Belgium, or was it Luxembourg? No, it was Belgium. It was like night and day. The houses were completely different. They weren't all prettied up. They were kind of dull looking and, I have to say, not very well swept.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, I used to sometimes spell gray with an E, so I told my teacher my father's family was from England. That is why I spelled Jennifer with one N. I got away with it.
Yeah.
Good job. Kathy is working on Tori's birthday cake. Sorry, I may have to leave. That's okay. You can just keep it open, maybe come back. Patty says, so I'm watching for a few minutes and I realized it was an older video. Glad you came here. That's good. And I hope we were entertaining then too. Hello, good evening, Estrella. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Estrella.
Yeah, and Cleary's here too. That's really great. So we had some things we wanted to talk about. First of all, how was your week?
My week was busy because I finished the layout for the retreat project. So that was kind of good, which means that while I'm on vacation, I can edit. So.
I know. I hear this and I feel so bad. On the other hand, I know you're going to feel better.
I will.
During your vacation when that's done.
Yeah.
So.
And one thing great about it is I don't have to do it for a long stretch. Like I can get up in the morning while I'm drinking my tea and edit for an hour.
That's true. That's true.
And then, by
the
time I come back, it'll be done. Yeah.
So true. And there are, during the week you have a few appointments here and there. So it kind
Absolutely.
of all works out, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that you're willing to do that. I really appreciate it. The other thing is too, that when you get back, you'll be ready to actually start the finishing process.
I'll be able to start the finishing process. Yeah.
And we always film the finishing process, which I'm not sure that we're going to continue to film all our finishing anymore.
Not maybe in great detail.
No, I think we're going to cut that down a little bit
Yeah.
because we really go into detail.
Yeah.
But we have done so many finishing projects already that are in detail that we may not need them. And we may just say, okay, look at this finishing video.
Absolutely.
And that will give you enough hints
Yeah.
to finish this new project.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That will save us
Yeah.
a little bit of extra time.
Yes. So we can have more time to do other creative things.
Exactly.
So.
Yes, we have to start working smarter now that we're older.
Yes.
Phew,
Yeah.
it's really tough. So as far as my weekend it goes, remember I said I was going to finish my big project? Almost. Like it's actually finished, but I can't upload it yet. I need my IT man's help. He was busy yesterday and I was busy yesterday. And so he's going to help me right after this Facebook Friday. And then it's going to be live, but I'll announce it next week.
Yeah.
So that you'll see it next week rather than this week. And hopefully you'll enjoy it and it'll be interesting for you. I know that some of you are really going to like it and some of you will say, oh, I already know all that, so that's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're trying to do actually with my big project is to encourage people who don't know some of the things that you all know. So it's encouraging people who are doing cross stitch to move into specialty stitching.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about. And it's called the Victoria Sampler Academy.
Yes.
I'm very excited. It's a new school.
It will be fun to get new people interested in doing specialty stitches.
Exactly. And the thing about the Victoria Sampler Academy is it leads you from the very beginning, slowly through, rather than YouTube. On YouTube, it gets a little complicated right away for people who have never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have the bridging information and show and tell. And it's really carefully laid out in the academy. So I see lots of likes.
Yeah.
So that's great. Thank you. And I think you're going to really enjoy it too. So it's called the Victoria Sampler Academy.com. So if you see it live, then that's great. If not, I will announce it next week.
Yes.
And I'll give you links and everything to it. So not to worry. Patty says, German compulsive cleaners. Yeah, I think that's where the Dutch people get it too.
She's trying to break the DNA. I definitely broke the DNA, and I'm not German, but English.
Yeah, the Northern European people. I think that's a thing. I don't know how that came about, but I guess we just have that in our DNA.
We do. Yeah.
I know I like things neat now, but I'm not so careful about being clean.
I like things neat. I'm tidy, but I'm not necessarily, a duster or, that kind of stuff.
Me neither. I think that if it's tidy, then I can function.
That's right. As long as it's organized, then I'm good.
I think many of you must be the same way because when we're working with counted work, it is organized.
That's right.
Right? Everything in its place. And so I have a feeling we all have that tendency as stitchers. Clary is watching from Florida.
I'm prepping for the storm. There's a huge hurricane that's about to land.
Oh, Clary, be very careful. Okay, go in the basement if you have one. We don't want any accidents. Heather says, I have done the same thing today until I saw the video. It was the 23rd of August. I'm sorry, you guys. It's not easy to find us, I understand.
Oh, someone else. Margaret was also. Yeah.
No, what's happening? So you must have had
someone else.
No. So you must have had like a notification.
Oh.
It'd be interesting to find out. Like, I don't go to any of the live things, but I know that I'm on Facebook sometimes and I see a little notification on my desktop screen and it says somebody's doing a live thing and I have to click on it right then because otherwise
it's gone.
It's gone and you don't know where to go. So I don't know how you guys even get here. I know how we get here. We just turn it on.
That's right. Yes.
Aw. Well, that's good. You were watching the first.
Wow.
You guys, well, you made it here. Thank you for continuing to try. Teddy, yes. The
Yes.
Academy is so exciting.
It is.
So looking forward to it. And of course, the Academy itself is still smallish, but all the pre-work is done. In other words, it's all organized now. And honestly, I think that took the longest, is just to get it set up, right? So that it all functioned. And I did it almost all by myself.
Almost, yes, you did.
I was very proud. Let's see. You can't have enough basic teaching. Yes, exactly. Academy, awesome. Thank you, Louise.
Oh.
Aw. And Sue has got the old one as well.
Wow.
But you're here now, so that's good.
Ha.
Yeah, mine was last Labor Day. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's weird.
Yep, I was watching in 2018.
Ha.
Okay, so Facebook stopped giving you notifications a while ago. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to find out exactly how you guys can find us.
Absolutely.
Right? We're going to have to discover that. We've got a test page that we call Thea's test page, like, thanks.
Yeah.
And you are a member of that. So we might just see,
test
like,
it out
I'll
a little
start streaming sometime, and then you go, okay, so what do I do to get to that stream? If you know the time, it's not so bad, but how can you find it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise. And it looks like Heather said, I came onto the chat group and looked for you, but for some reason the live broadcast has a delay. Yes, it does. Yeah, it's always a delay.
That's true.
Yeah. So you're going to be
a little bit of a time lag.
Exactly. So right at this moment, we're saying right at this moment.
That's right.
And you're going to hear that in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, we wanted to talk about, and whenever I say anyway, I think of Marty.
Yeah. Marty, anyways.
Anyway. That's so cute. We had some beachy summary projects, and this is the last time we're going to be showing those until next year.
Exactly.
Because they are to do with the ocean and with the beach.
Yeah.
And
summer vacation.
Yes. And, then we can't wear white, and we can't show summer designs.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. Happiness is a walk on the beach. It's really cute. It's got lots and lots of cross stitch, actually.
It does.
It's a very few other stitches except the Lazy Daisy overdyed
French
stitches.
knots.
And French knots.
Yeah.
You got it. And of course there's some little stitches around the homes. This is number 178, and it's called Boulevard.
Ocean Boulevard.
Ocean Boulevard. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you have one there too.
I have, of course, A Day at the Beach, which is a cute little,
which we had last year.
Yeah.
And spring.
Yeah, last spring. And it's a little tote bag. See, little tote bag.
Yes, got the little cute things in it.
Goodies in it.
And this is one of them, which we still haven't actually tied up, We need to tie it up.
Well, I think we had it tied up. And
sorry. So that's the little sachet that's got a
measuring tape
yellow measuring tape in it. And then this is the book, which we love. Oops, this way around. There we go. A Day at the Beach again. And I think that is the only place that it actually shows A Day at the Beach. Yeah. And this little booklet has all the specialty stitches in it. So you don't even have to do the booklet. You can do the little sampler and just frame it. Which is very cute because the mermaids are having a day at the beach. And all these specialty stitches are in this little booklet. And the specialty stitches can also be part of this. If you decide to do, for instance, this little guy, if you do this scene and you put all the specialty stitches underneath, you can have like a little sampler or a spot sampler with all these basically framed underneath, right? Like that. Yeah. Let's see. There. Like that. Wouldn't that be cute? Like that would be very unusual.
It would be cute.
Mm-hmm. Lots of ideas, not enough time.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that the truth?
I'll say. Yeah. And then I've got another one here while Lisa gets hers out of her bag. Everyone knows this one now. This one is the Beach Cottage. I believe it's called.
Yep.
Beach Cottage. Yeah.
Beach Cottage.
Number 160 in our catalog. Yes.
Yeah.
And I want you all to know that the sale is actually still on. I know it shouldn't have been, to tell you the truth. It was going to be taken off, but I was so busy with the condo renovations and the academy and the regular business that I literally let it go. I go consciously,
Yeah.
you know, but in order to take it off, it takes work, and I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's going to stay on until Labor Day,
Yes.
and then it is
Then
coming
it'll
off.
be off.
Yes, I just wanted you to know. Dory says sometimes if you can't find it on the VS group, go to the home tab and it should show up there. Oh, thank you, Dory.
Good.
See, that's something I wouldn't know unless we experimented.
That's right.
And Lorraine says, if you refresh the chat group page 1 minute after 9:30, you should find the correct video. You do need to refresh the page.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, guys.
Yeah.
That is so helpful. Judy says, hello, would like to see the Academy piece. There's no piece. It's like the Academy is a school that has a number of pieces that are being taught in it.
Yes. It's not a specific design just for that.
No, but that sounds like a really good idea for a new class in the
Absolutely.
Academy.
Yeah.
We'll call it the Academy piece,
Mhm.
Judy's Academy piece. Anyway, I have a couple of months to finish several works in progresses due to some time off. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Because there's a sale on now. You could get one of the patterns that you love.
Absolutely.
And Karen Krell says, I love that day at the beach. My favorite is the booklet with specialty stitches.
Yes.
I know, Karen. It was so nice, isn't it? I just love it too. Looking forward to seeing you, that's for sure. Jennifer says, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. Good. Did you have trouble finding us too, Jennifer? Because many people went to the wrong video, apparently. I think they went to, September 1st, 2018.
Yes.
Yay, on the sale continue. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't take it off yet.
Yeah.
Heather Letham says, useful advice on the pages. Thanks, girls. You're welcome. Good always to have like something new, right?
Mhm.
Some new way to look at something. And we have one more summer project that is really nice.
And this is called Mermaid Song. And it's a pocket. See, you can see that. Got some heart hanger. And then the back is identical to the front.
Yeah, except for the top.
Except for the top, yes.
Because the top on
the
this
flap
one
is on the back,
Mhm.
which folds over to the front.
Exactly.
And of course, the front, top part allows for the flap to come down.
It does indeed. And this is actually quite detailed. It's on a dark piece of fabric, so you wouldn't see the detail from back there, but now you can kind of see it better. And it's got, it's got little shells, little silver charm shells, which they're silver, aren't they?
Yes.
I think they are. And of course, the little mermaid. And the mermaid is very similar, except for the hair, to these little guys. See? I love mermaids.
Yeah.
And it's got orca, and we have lots of orca around here.
We do, although they're classified now as almost an endangered species.
Yeah, but on the news the other day,
one.
they said, "Oh my goodness, the resident pod is getting bigger and it's expanding." I don't know what's happening.
Because I thought they had said in the beginning of the summer, 3 were missing from the pod. So
I know. I think they're talking about a different pod. Anyway, look at this. This is Victoria. See the Parliament buildings? That's the Parliament buildings, and this little church is actually close to the Parliament buildings. There's a little tiny lamppost with the little hanging baskets. Come on, you guys. You've been to Victoria. You know there are hanging baskets here. There's the Fisk Garden Lighthouse, and there's my house, and there's Lisa's house.
Yeah, not quite. But
and with it
you have a little scissor case.
Yeah.
Also has a little heart hanger flap to it, and this one actually has a little snap to close it.
Yeah, fits a small 3.5 or 3-inch
embroidery scissors.
Yeah, the tiny ones. Oh, this is my favorite one.
This is.
I love this one. Lisa did such a good job finishing that.
That's right.
It looks a little like a scallop shell.
Yeah, it looks like a scallop shell, but until you open it.
And then it's a needle case.
And then it's a little needle thing.
And actually, you can see.
And then there's, of course, a teeny little mermaid on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the back, it's the same except for a sailboat.
Exactly. And I also wanted you to see that the little sailboat is like, oh, it focused. Yay.
Yes.
And then this one, let's see if it focuses again. Come on, focus again. No, it won't do it now. Anyway, the little mermaid is over 1, and it'll take you some time to do, but it's really cute.
It's really cute.
And look at this. see it's got this stitching so that you can fold it really easily again. Look at that. The finishing is phenomenal. And of course, inside is felt. I think these are little felt pieces. People like it.
Yeah, and then the last is the little scissor fob.
Right, with the Fiskard Lighthouse
which
on
has
it.
the lighthouse on it.
So
that's
little thing.
Mermaid Song, and it's number 117.
Wow, you're good.
And it's also on sale right now.
Yes.
No,
All of those
I
things.
happen to remember that number for
You're
some
so
bizarre
smart.
reason.
Aw, so many sale items ordered. My first gingerbread village
Oh,
piece.
good.
Yay! That's good, Karen. Yay, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, the
I didn't know which
gingerbread
one you got.
pieces are fun to do.
We're going to start showing them off pretty soon. Well, I think first we'll probably be showing off models to do with the fall.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of which, the fall stitch along project is coming today.
Yeah.
So I did manage to get that done. Just want you to pat me on the back for that, because that was really tough. That was like in the middle of the night kind of designing.
Oh, Jennifer's doing hurricane prep.
Good for you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
You stay low. Sandra de Leon, it was August 31st,
Oh,
your birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday, because it's the same here, right?
Yeah.
It's not the 31st
No,
today,
today
is
is the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st.
Happy birthday tomorrow,
Happy
Sandra.
birthday tomorrow, Sandra.
I hope that you have a wonderful day. Everyone, Sandra is one of our moderators, so you got to wish her a happy birthday. It's mandatory. That's great. I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. And Jennifer has Mermaid Song to finish. Not finished stitching yet. Oh, well, there's the thing, you see. You can finish it in these 2 days, today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because after Labor Day, you don't wear white and you don't work on anything to do with beaches.
Well, I have mine finished stitched. It just needs to be finished.
And unfortunately, we don't give her any time to finish her own pieces.
I've had it on my sewing table for I don't know how long now, and every once in a while it's on the sewing table, and then I put it back in the box again because I have other things. So it's been on the sewing table for
like back and forth on the sewing table, off the sewing table like that.
Absolutely.
Aww,
so it's now on the sewing table again, but it's going back into the box again. So I have managed to get some templates almost done. So that's the hard part, is getting the templates ready.
Maybe you can put off the editing until like next week, and during the weekend you can do one thing on the Mermaid Song before you put it away.
Yeah, I might just do that. We'll see how it goes.
Could be. I think that Heather said that the Mermaid Song was so pretty, she loves it. Thank you. Heather. Patty says, heading to Kelowna mid-September to visit family. Well, thank you.
It's a nice time of year to go to Kelowna, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice time of year, unless you don't like bugs. Because I think there's a few of those around this time.
It could be.
Heather says, been to Vancouver, but not Victoria. Had a lovely week in Vancouver. Felt very much at home. It's true. Vancouver is also such a beautiful city. But it's huge to us.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we can manage to find our way around now because we have GPS on our phones. But before that, honestly, I had to take the map out a whole bunch of times.
It was hard to navigate.
For us.
Yeah, for us.
Because Victoria is just not that big.
No.
Mermaid set. Adorable. Thank you. Love, love, love. Thank you. The Mermaid Song is actually one of the prettiest of the summer pieces. I think you're right.
Yes.
So good. Happy birthday, Sandra de Leon. Yes, I'll have to organize my supplies for this fall stitch along. Well, Tammy, yes, you will have to, but I don't think it'll take you long.
No.
You know, it's fall, so the colors are pretty familiar.
Absolutely.
You might want to put something else in, something different in. And pretty soon I'm going to show you the portion that's going to be available for today. There is a name going to be designed in, but you can always put more stitches in there if you don't want to use it as a name tag. Clary says, happy birthday, Sandra. Aw, that's good. See, lots of birthday wishes for Sandra. And Sandra's going through some tough times right now, so we wish you all the best, and hopefully all of your health issues will be taken care of in the near future. Not so easy right now. Good, lots of birthday greetings. Hope that makes you feel better. And Margaret says the same. Patty.
Lots of happy birthday.
That's so nice. It's so nice when people take care of one another. Makes us feel good too.
Happy birthday, Eve.
That's right. That's right, exactly. So I had one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is actually I have a couple more models for the summer, but I'll save those. Wanted to talk about this. This is a project that we had sold out of, actually.
A while ago, several years ago.
We originally published our leaflets or charts by a publisher, like a printer, I should say.
Yeah.
So we only ordered a certain amount. It wasn't that much that we ordered, and we ran out of the printed matter. So we didn't do anything about it. We just discontinued it. And what's it called again? Close at Heart?
Close at Heart?
Yes. So it's like this. Okay. It's actually, back in those days, I even put glass in front of everything. There, you can see it better that way. There. And it's called Friends Are Always Close at Heart. It's a beautiful little piece, but it's, short. It's not extravagant. And we were thinking of bringing it back. So what we were talking about the other day was, well, what do you think? Do you think people will still like it? And we're not sure. So what we thought we'd do is just check with you. What do you think?
And the other thing is that the charm on it is no longer available.
That's right. So we have to really be careful. This is the needle roll. The same little pattern fits on a needle roll. So that's really cute. But again, this charm will be gone.
Yeah.
So what are we going to put in its place?
I'm thinking a Rhodes Heart.
We can stitch a Rhodes Heart. Does anyone have any other suggestions besides a Rhodes Heart? We can also get another heart, perhaps.
We could probably find another that's not painted. Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Yeah. This one's actually done in the violet colors. And we're only going to actually, if we're going to do this, we're only going to do it in the rose colors.
Yes.
This is one of the pieces, which is a little heart-shaped thing. And I think that's online as a free pattern.
Yes, it is.
Already.
Yeah.
And we have a rather large scissor fob and or ornament.
Yeah.
Could be made a little bit smaller, I think. Right? This is kind of a big scissor fob.
It's a pretty darn big scissor fob.
You won't lose it in your coat. And then we had actually done this, which really turned out beautifully. So this is the little needle book. And you can open it this way and you get that. And you get all the needles. And on this side, you get more needles. And in the side, it says, Stitching Friends Are Close at Heart. So this is a fairly nice, elegant, white work-oriented pattern.
Yeah.
So you can let us know if you think it's worthwhile that we re-release this. This is the way it looked. And we'd have to take off the charms. So we're probably going to have to do something about the models, maybe undo them and stitch them or attach another heart charm. Which do you think would be fun? So we're looking forward to hearing about you guys.
Exactly. Sylvie says, yes, please.
Yes, please. It's good. And we would love to see, any suggestions you have for the charm and or a Rhodes Heart or some other kind of heart. I mean, there's lots of
hearts, satin stitch heart.
Yeah. Very nice. And not to hear, I love the top. The top meaning, I imagine you mean the top of the sampler. Is that what you mean? This top? Okay. If that's what you think, then thank you, because that will stay for sure.
And Jennifer says a quilt charm.
Ooh.
That's interesting. Yeah.
What's a quilt charm?
I don't know. I've never seen a quilt
What's
charm.
A quilt charm?
Like a charm that looks like a quilt?
Charm from a quilt?
Yeah.
We don't know what you mean. Heather says they're very nice and not too hard to complete. And Rhodes Hearts are nice.
Yes,
good.
They are.
Yeah. I see a heart in plastic. Oh.
Okay.
You can get those plastic hearts and then maybe put a lock of hair in there.
Yeah.
I like the pink rose color bit. That's good, because those are the ones we were thinking that we would use, Kathy. I like having a heart charm. So maybe we'll have to look for another heart charm and attach that. Really nice. Would be great if we list both colorways. Yes, it would. But on the other hand, all we'd probably end up having to do is give you 2 or 3 other of the colors, right? Instead of all the colors, because most of the colors would stay the same anyway.
Yeah.
And you could always choose your own different color.
Absolutely. All you need to do is choose an over dye that you like.
And a pearl cotton that you like.
And then a pearl cotton that you like, and a few other silks that match the over dyed, and there you go.
Actually, there's no other silks. like the colors are the Pro Cotton for the sawtooth satin stitch.
Yeah.
And then there's the Scotch stitch in over dye. And, oh, you're talking
The
about the
queen-
flowers
the
for the
queen
queen
stitches.
stitch. Whoops,
Yeah.
there we go.
Are in 3 different colors. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so they would have to match.
absolutely.
Sorry,
And then
she's
we
right
have got
again.
French knots.
that's true. Lorraine loves it.
Yeah.
And Joy would like the charm. Good. Bring it back. It's
New
beautiful.
heart
Thank
charm.
you. I'll go with the new heart charm too. Just do a disclaimer that the charm, yes,
Yes.
we would have to
Yeah.
do that. But then people want to know what else they can put in there.
Absolutely.
Now that's a nice idea though. We wouldn't have to redo the picture,
Just
which does
yeah.
make us very happy.
Yeah. Because I don't know how we'd go about doing that. but-
Yeah, so we could like put on it like a disclaimer, like
Yeah.
you say, and just say, we could no longer get this charm, but
Exactly.
we can get this charm.
Yeah.
And that's what's included in your pack. We
Yeah,
could do that.
We can do that.
Do you think that would work?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just a thought because we're just sitting here struggling
Yeah.
with this idea. We want to do as little work as possible and get it out as fast as possible. So, and Kathleen likes the idea of a stitched heart. Well, what about if we add a little picture, a little graph of the
Yeah, could do that.
Oh.
Stitched heart.
a stitched heart,
Mm-hmm.
but still included
A
the
charm.
in the package?
Yeah.
We
could
could
do
do both.
We could do that.
I vote yes with the new heart charm, please.
Yeah.
100. That's perfect. And thank you so much for your definite answer. That was really important. Great needle book for separating sewing needles from hardhangers.
Yes.
Yep, that top piece. Thank you, Heather. I love this design, especially with the needle book. Charm replaced with a ribbon rose. Also nice.
Good idea. Yeah, I
Thank
like the
you.
ribbon rose idea.
Mhm. Yes, a charm that looks like a quilt. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are too many quilt things in this particular pattern, but I do like the idea of
Mhm.
another kind of charm that's not a heart. So that's good. Charm or a heart crystal bead. Yes.
Yeah.
The needle book is so pretty. Thank you. I love that needle book too.
Rose heart and ribbon.
Ooh, interesting.
And if you get a nice over dyed ribbon that
Ooh,
matches, yeah,
Very
that'd be
interesting.
nice.
Stitched heart chart. Bleh, I can't say it. Stitched heart chart. That was
Yeah.
hard. Thanks, Tammy.
And charm is a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for your participation and input, because it sounds like you like this pattern,
Absolutely.
which is the idea. We really wanted to be sure that we weren't just doing a whole bunch of work and then finding out, oh no, I don't think so. It's just, not a design
Yeah.
that we like. So thank you very much. We do want to reissue it and make sure that people enjoy it. And the little
That's
needle book
that's my
also,
favorite part, I have to say.
also has this on the back. So when you see it opening up at the front, that you could see this part, and on the inside, it has this part. It really is my favorite part.
Yeah,
too.
this is my favorite part.
So when you make this needle book, you don't necessarily have to do the,
Nope, the
the
other.
needle roll or
Yeah.
any of the other things. You could just do the book. That'd be fun.
Yep.
Okay, so that's it. That's
I don't know.
all.
Did you have other things you wanted to show?
I don't know. Do you think they want to see just an example of the new stitch along?
It could be.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time.
We are definitely ready. And Lisa is ready for her holiday.
I'm ready for my holiday.
And you are going to have, 10 days off?
9 days.
9 whole days.
9 whole days. Except I'll be here Friday, next Friday. Well, not for the whole day, but I'll be out next Friday.
Good, because that's really nice.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have 9 days total, but there's 4 days is a long weekend
Yeah,
and another weekend at the end.
Absolutely.
So it's actually just joining good weekends
yeah,
together.
two weekends together. So I actually only have 4 days off work.
Yeah, the actual
Yeah.
days
Yeah.
that are going to be off. But on the other hand, taking all those weekends at the same time, I think a lot of people do that. don't they?
Absolutely. You got to tie in a long weekend with your
Exactly.
vacation.
Exactly. And I'm going to have this weekend off for sure. I'm going to make the sale available to everyone by sending it out on our new mailing list. So if you get if you get your first notification, don't worry, it's the same sale. It's not a different sale than the one you've already heard about. So that's going to continue until the end of Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to do anything except put it on sale this afternoon and send out a notice. And the other thing I'm going to do is make sure that the Victoria Sampler Academy has its own URL and that you can actually reach it if you put that into mermaid.com if you put that into your browser window. So have a look for it this weekend if you want. You'll be the first ones in. Nobody else will know about it because I won't make an announcement until next week. But if you're listening to this, you can certainly try it. Maybe by tomorrow it should be up, hopefully. Cross my fingers. And the new stitch along is coming. And here it is. There is the first part of the stitch along. So it's called Autumn Name Tag, very simple. And as you can see, the first criteria were pumpkins, as I recall, and autumn leaves. Now these leaves are done in green, as you can also tell, but you can make them in autumn colors. Remember? These are oak leaves, so they can be all sorts of different colors. And as you can tell also, it is a size that's fairly big for a name tag. What does it say? It's 4x4 altogether-ish. So when you get yourself a piece of fabric, make sure that it's at least 6x6. If you want to frame it, you might want to make it 7x7. And that's on a 28 count fabric, okay, which is the same as 14 stitches to the inch. So, and your fabric doesn't have to be golden yellow. It can be some other color. I'm sure you know this by now. Just choose your own colors. Have fun with the first part, and there's going to be 4 parts. And when it's finished, you'll love it. I hope.
Thanks, Loretta. I hope to enjoy my holiday. Or I'm planning to enjoy my vacation.
And so
hopefully. Sorry?
Just before Loretta, someone said something about pearls. Oh, Kathy, the old backpack I have has pearls that are lilac. Oh, good. Then you'll do yours in lilac. That's great. And enjoy your vacation.
Thank you, Pandora.
Teresa Cobos, hello. Nice to see you. That's cute. Love the pumpkin and the crow. Love the stitch along. Hope your week is filled with real rest and love. Yes, thank you. I know we both can use a little bit of a rest. But I'll be back at work, and I think Kathleen and Carolyn are going to be filling in next week for Lisa. So give us, take a little patience with us, but we'll try to get your orders out, even though Lisa's not there to oversee anything. Just while
letting it go.
While the cat's away, believe me, we will play.
It's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to come back to?
Thank you so much, Karen, and thank you, Lorraine, Joy. I hope you all have a great weekend yourselves. If you're having a big, long weekend, enjoy with your family and friends. And we'll see you next Friday.
We will. Exactly. I'll see you next Friday, too. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, sorry.
See ya.
See ya.